Hey there, Caleb Wojcik of DIY Video Guy here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 4K video, whether or not you need to upgrade to shoot it, whether or not people are even watching it right now, and what happens if you do decide to shoot 4K, and all the considerations with hard drives and memory cards and faster computers and all those things you need to think about if you're going to make the jump to shooting in 4K. So let's take a listen to the question here from Matt Giovanisi and dive into it.
Hey Caleb, it's Matt. I got a question about 4K video. I have a regular Canon camera. It doesn't shoot in 4K, but do I actually need to shoot in 4K? I don't know, especially for web video. If it's just going on YouTube, does anybody really notice? I don't even notice it on my 4K television. So let me know what you think. Thanks.
Hey Matt, thanks so much for asking this question. Remember, you guys can ask on Twitter using the hashtag AskLeb, and I will respond to your Twitter videos. You can do little selfies, ask me a question, only take you about a minute, and then I'll answer them right here on this video. Not this one. In a future one, just like this, I'll answer it. You get the gist. So 4K video, should you even care? So first I like to think about, okay, if I upgrade to 4K video, who's going to even see it? And right now there aren't that many people watching videos in 4K. If you're a YouTuber, you can go into your stats and you can go into Google Analytics and what have you and see the resolution of the videos that people are watching in. And I know other major YouTubers have talked about this in videos as well. And there's not a lot of people watching in 4K yet. There might be a decent amount of people watching at 1440p. And this is partially because most people's screens don't have that resolution, partially because the internet speeds don't always allow for that as well. So if you're on a phone or you're using 4G or something like that, they're not going to let you stream 4K over their network. And even if they were going to let you, it would just take way too long for that thing to load. So 1080p TVs are still prevalent everywhere. Television still at 1080p. Blu-rays aren't even in 4K yet. If you go see a movie in a movie theater, it's usually projected in 4K, but most people aren't consuming in 4K. Yes, some people are, early adopters, people that have maybe Retina screens on their iMac, or they have high resolution monitors or something like that. Some TVs, not that many people are consuming in 4K. So the consideration for if you're going to go to 4K should be, are you ready for all that extra resolution? Meaning, do you have enough hard drive space to have 4 times as much space taken up when you record something? Do you have memory cards that are compatible with cameras that shoot in 4K? Pretty much every 4K camera that I've used, you have to get an even faster SD card or some other format like CFast 2.0, or Sony has their own kind of format for their memory cards. Is your computer fast enough to edit 4K back? Especially if you're doing multiple angles, your computer might not be fast enough and you might have to use proxy files and then relink after, with the low resolution proxy files being the ones you edit with and then linking it back up later. Do you have a monitor that can see 4K resolution to see pixel by pixel what maybe is wrong with your image and things like that? I'm a huge proponent of this transition to 4K, higher resolutions, higher quality video images in the cameras that we shoot. And from my experience, 4K looks great. And not all 4K is equal. The 4K on your iPhone does not equal 4K shot on a really nice camera. But typically more resolution, more pixels means a higher quality image. So with those two things in mind, the fact that most people aren't consuming in 4K, early 2016 right now, that there are a lot more considerations besides just the camera that you'll buy for going to 4K, computers, hard drives, speed, upload time, processing on YouTube, all those things. There's probably other things you can spend your money on to make your videos better. There are different camera accessories you could get, better lenses, better ways to stabilize or support your camera, either through tripods or monopods or gimbals or sliders or jibs or steady cams or any of these things that would help you in a production make a more dynamic image. You could get better audio, better microphones, better recorders, better sound dampening in a room that you're filming in. You could get better lighting or lighting modifiers, like things to put in front of the lights or reflect the light, and to do better placements of the light as well. So there's so many things if you want to have good looking video, good sounding video, and interesting video. So many things more than just the camera. And so, yes, 4K cameras are great, but if you already have an existing camera that's doing the job, maybe just hold on to it a little while longer. The other cameras are going to keep coming down in price. There's going to be new versions. Will be in 6K and 8K eventually. I have no idea. And from there, from this camera that you already own, how can you make it better? Maybe get a better lens, maybe get better audio, maybe get better lighting, doing other things to round out your video equipment besides just continually upgrading the camera is what I'd recommend. Now, if you're buying a camera from scratch and you don't have one at all, you may want to look at spending a little more for a camera that shoots 4K so you're a little bit more future-proof. I am a little hesitant to recommend a 1080p camera, even though the one I'm shooting on right now only shoots in 1080p. But I really like the C100 Mark II, and I like everything about it, pretty much other than the fact that it doesn't shoot 4K. So long story short, not that many people are consuming 4K quite yet. You would future-proof your videos to the higher resolutions, and you just have to think about 4K is going to be more expensive to buy the equipment for and take more time possibly on your computer to actually render it, edit it, export it, upload it, all those things too. So if you're doing video production work for clients and they're not asking for 4K, probably don't need to make the jump. If you are just YouTubing, probably don't need to make the jump. But if you want to, I fully support you. High resolutions usually mean better looking video. So just keep that in mind if you're going to upgrade to 4K. So that's it for this video. Little ranty there about 4K and whether or not you should upgrade. For more Ask Leb episodes, check out the playlist on YouTube or send me your questions. Go to Twitter, send me a little video of yourself. Use the hashtag ASKLEB. I'll see it, reply to it in a video like this, and I'll see you guys in another video. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching this video. To help support the channel, make sure to click like and comment below this video. If you're new to the channel, you can click subscribe here. Also, if you want to check out some of our gear reviews and tutorials and unboxings, you can check out that playlist right here. And finally, to check out the C100 Mark II review of the camera I'm shooting this video on, go ahead and click here.